Yo guys, Neb here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the best creative warm-up and practice maps for you to improve quickly in Chapter 2 Season 6. Before we get into it, make sure to follow my Instagram at fn_neb, where I shout you guys out who are using code YT-neb in the item shop. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the first map. If you're looking to build up really good chemistry with your teammates or just practice tarping in endgame as a solo, trio or duo, then this map is for you. It has an uphill, a downhill, a water and a mix setting, with the uphill one being the hardest and the mix being the easiest. Before beginning, make sure to go get some loot that's in the game so it's more realistic. Right here, as you can see, me and my teammate go into the uphill setting. And basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to tarp to wherever the zone's moving, and on the way you're going to be killing the bots in the boxes, and basically this just creates really good team chemistry between both of you. If you're a trio, try to have the IGL, which is me in this clip, just leading, tarping forwards, and try to have the two fraggers or support players dropping you mats and just getting the elims in the back of the tarp. In my opinion, this is sort of the best way of practicing, as in scrims, to get that end game, you need to play the full 20 minutes of end game, but here you can play it all the time, meaning it's constant practice, making it just a lot more efficient. And as you can see here, it's really good for practicing or just warming up before a stacked tournament, as you're always getting sprayed, and yeah, it's just really good for keeping that sort of composure when going into endgame. So the second map is Rage's practice map. This map's absolutely insane if you guys are switching input, because it's so good practice on your mechanics. When I made the switch over to keyboard and mouse from controller, I use maps like these all the time, and it really made me feel really comfortable on the input. You can travel around the map with a grappler to each station just to make it a bit more efficient. And also when you're doing it, just make sure you guys have really good crosshair placement to make your edits as clean as possible. And you can do all these edit courses with a pepper just to increase the speed. So the third map is Rage's Peace Control practice map. It's got 16 different stations, all with different peace control scenarios. As you can see here, I'm just putting a wall, boxing the opponent, and that's pretty much what you're doing for every single situation, just in different angles and different places in terms of where your builds are. One of the best tips I have for you for this is to eliminate one area 50-50. So as you can see here, I do my Mongol Classic, but instead of just taking the open edit, I instantly reset my wall, edit a window, and create a right hand peak, meaning I'm taking no damage in the fight, and meaning that I have no chance of getting hit by the opponent. If you're somebody who carries a primal shotgun, then you're definitely going to want to use this map, as you're going to be able to get right in their face with it if you've got all the walls around them, meaning they can't move away. So for the fourth map, we have an aim duel map. It has loads of different situations like stair in a box, cone in a box, and different sizes of the box. In order to play these, you and your opponent need to go into separate rifts, and then there'll be a start button on the side. Once they've started it, the orange barrier will then disappear and the aim duel will begin. To win the aim duel, you have to basically deal more damage in a quicker amount of time to your opponent. This is really good practice for tournaments where if you're in a really bad situation and it all comes down to your aim, you're able to win those scuff fights. In these aim duels, I tend to like to use the P90 as there's less bloom and it sort of just takes away that element of RNG in who wins. Also, try not to jump, as it makes your movement a lot more predictable to your opponent. So guys, for the fifth and final map, we literally just have the famous BHE 1v1 arena. The reason why I like it so much is because you're always fighting somebody, and since you respawn within about 5 seconds, it just means you're always practicing and warming up. This has been probably one of the most popular 1v1 maps for about a year now, and it's still used by pros even just to warm up for tournaments. So guys, before we wrap off the video there, don't forget to go follow my friend who helped me film this video at flix_hybrid over on Instagram. Also guys, only 31.9% of you are subscribed, so if you could please get that number up, it would mean a lot. And yeah, thanks for clicking on the video. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain.